Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are starting at the doctor's clinic. I don't know if you could tell the other day, but when I was talking about my elbow injury, which is what I'm here for, I was also in the process of getting very sick, and that has sort of hit today. I woke up and I couldn't hear properly, everything is just super bright, so I'm in a bit of pain. So yeah, I'm gonna see if the doctor can help with any of that, and we're gonna go and do our iontophoresis on the elbow. Okay, we are hooked up to the iontophoresis machine. It's this little thing here. I've got a circuit going on here, so one pad here, the other pad there. This one here has the cortisone on it, and through the electrical circuit it's just pushing the cortisone in about 0.5 centimeter to 0.7 of a centimeter. That was the last course of iontophoresis. We have already done 2 others, so we're just doing 3. And in terms of the colds, apparently there's nothing I can do. What we have done though, the doctor has given me a script for some sort of antibiotic, because sometimes colds leads to what's the word I'm looking for? Infections. And that would suck, because that would be sort of added time onto all this sickness. So if I do feel like it's leading to an infection, I just go and grab this from the chemist and start to sort of get on top of the infection. But apart from that, just Panadol, heaps of rest, heaps of sleep, heaps of water, and hopefully in the next few days it sort of just flushes through and I can move on to the rest of my life. So James, tell me about the taping we are doing here.
Alright, well, we're trying to take pressure off the ulnar collateral ligament of the elbow, and to do so we're trying to make a pucker of the skin and place some tape over it, so we actually approximate both of these long strips of tape. So we're creating almost like a false ligament across here, just to take a little bit of the pressure off the ulnar collateral ligament, give it the optimum amount of healing time.
Yep. And
it's a little bit of a fiddly job, takes a while, but
there's a lot involved in this taping thing.
We're going to get really good at this over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
And hopefully your arm hairs will mostly stay intact.
Yeah, so we did this once, and I don't know if you can see that, but I'm missing a whole bunch of arm hairs from there. Last time I ripped this tape off.
Yeah, so it gently does it.
My elbow is nicely taped. That's definitely going to hurt to take off later. And I also briefly caught up with my sports psychologist. We had a very interesting conversation about training over the next few days and making sure I'm getting every bit of quality I can out of the session rather than quantity. So, especially while you're sick, you have to go for solid quality sessions rather than just going through the motion. Because if you're going through the motion while you're lying in bed at the end of the day, you're going to be like, I didn't actually get anything out of today's training session, even though I did 30 or 40 throws. But if I really go in and every single jump or run up or throw or whatever it is, I'm going in and I'm like, okay, let's nail this, and putting everything I can into it. At the end of the day, I'll be more satisfied that I got what I wanted out of the training session, even if I didn't do as much. So that was a very interesting conversation. I am now back home. I actually have been for a couple hours. I've just been sleeping. It is now time to go out to training, but before going out to training, I need to take my gelatin powder, and I thought I would read to you from the PDF from my nutritionist what it is about. So, the supplementation of gelatin enhances collagen synthesis after exercise. Vitamin C is required for collagen synthesis as it activates particular collagen repair enzymes. That is why I'm having Ribena cordial with the gelatin. The specific amino acid profile of gelatin creates a greater collagen mending response when compared to individual amino acids. This helps repair tissues, tendons, cartilage, ligaments, and bones. So I'm pretty much after repairing my ligament in my elbow. That's why I'm doing it. The tricky thing about drinking gelatin or gelatin powder is as soon as you put it in with water, it starts to turn a bit not that great. So you have to drink it ASAP. Wait, AFAP, as fast as possible. So 80 mils of cordial and about 300 mils of water. So this would be like extremely strong cordial at the moment. And then I put the gelatin in. It also completely froths up, so you have to get through the froth, which isn't too fun. Oh, oh, et voila, gelatin done for another day. I need to take this about an hour before I start warming up, which is why I take it before going out to the track. So now I'm gonna go to training and see if I can train. I've now made it out to the track at UQ. I actually can't hear out of my ears properly. I don't know if it's a good idea to be training today, but anyway, I'm gonna start with some shot put. I'm gonna commit to giving my all to a few throws and seeing how it goes. And then if we're going well, I'm gonna do a few extra throws and potentially a few other events, but I'm just gonna start with a few throws and see how it goes. That's shot put done. Legs aren't moving at all. I'm sort of just palming the shot put out. I was trying to land in a good position, but then just body wasn't moving from there. But anyway, throws are done. What I'm gonna try and do now is create some sort of javelin run up that hopefully I can make really consistent and fast for the Commonwealth Games. When it comes to actually designing a run-up, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna try a few things, see what feels comfortable, see what I think I could sort of recreate and reproduce over and over again, and go from there. I wanna try and keep the run-up pretty short, but I still wanna be able to pick up speed, and I wanna make sure that I'm hitting top speed at the point of throw, at the point of release, rather than like halfway down the run-up. So that's sort of the criteria for my run-up. Wow, saying all that just made me really puffed. In case you're wondering why I don't just learn how to throw left-handed, let me show you. That's about as far as I'd be able to throw left-handed. I'm better off just sticking to right-handed and taking a chance. I think I've figured something out. I'm gonna play around with it a bit more, see if it's something that could work.
That would have been like, boom, 70. Yeah.
Right, that is it for today's session. The javelin run up actually feels pretty good. It feels like I'm getting to the throw at speed. It's not too long, I'm not mucking around, and there aren't too many steps to confuse me. So that feels pretty good, but I'm still gonna play around with it a little bit, and obviously I'm gonna need to do a lot more to try and engrave it and make it feel like second nature, so I can just sort of get on the runway, sprint in, and know exactly what I'm doing. That is it for today. It's been a bit of a tough day. hopefully in a couple days I can get over this sickness and get back into some solid training. And I think there's like less than 4 weeks to go until the Commonwealth Games. I think it was 4 weeks yesterday, so it's all happening very fast. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!